Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Universe, to the channel. Thank you very much for all of you who decided to show up today on the little stream that I did. 5 years celebration video, RBM rating stream, because 5 years ago, on this exact day, I released the first video on my channel, and that took a month to get the second one out, because back in the days there weren't replays. We still had +2, -2 matchmaking. You could cap easily on False Creek, and you couldn't just record a game. You couldn't have a good game and then add the replay and record that. You would have to play live, and I did just that, and it was a loss. It was a loss, but it was the first video, so yes, the channel has its birthday. Hip hip hooray! So let's try to get that first video, maybe some of the older ones as well. I think the second video I released on the channel was actually the first one I did commentary on. So maybe we could get that video or any of the other old ones up to 1K views if they aren't already there. But let's see, there's a community post link. I'll link my very first video again in the top right corner of the screen right now. And then we'll try to get it up to 1K views. Would be nice in my opinion. Right, back to what we have here, the variety pack. We're looking at Napoleon blown apart from the GDK kind in the T124. And you can see he's off to a slow start. 1.5 minutes into the game, only 2 tanks have died. So 3 tanks have died now. Make that 3. But this is not your typical, usual nowadays tier 10 game, because tier 10, to me, it kind of seems a bit of a rushing environment. Tanks just go YOLO, they push out sideways, they get smacked for 938 in the side with HE. And people seem to be used to that really quick-paced, DPM, all guns blazing, Yoda Rambo mode style gameplay. And if you look at the clock now, and if you would watch the stream back that I did, the rating stream, by the, say, 4-minute mark, almost all of the teammates have died on your team and on the red team as well, and there might be 2 or 3 tanks left all in all. And then you have guys like this, like the Grill, and say hi to a HE shell in the face. And then he luckily bounces, and Napoleon can't really complain. He's off to a slow start, as you can see, 3k damage dealt, which is a respectable amount. He's blocked a few little bits, but the team is losing. It's 4 versus 5 now. Oh yeah. Oh, AMX, you're regretting that, aren't you? Yes, he is. 4,115 damage dealt. But as said, the team is kind of falling apart. The IS-7 kills the other IS-7. We have a Type 61 on low health. We have a tank recapturing B, which is good, which is going to be really useful. And Napoleon, he misses that shot on the AMX. That is unfortunate. And he's about to lose his last remaining teammate as well. And when I watched this battle for the first time, I was looking at it. Hello, T92. I was looking at it and I was thinking, dude, you gotta go now. You gotta start pushing now and go to the back of that AMX 5120, because he's not stupid enough to poke again. I mean, the T92 won't play badly. He deserved what he got. But that 5120 is not going to poke again. And then Napoleon did this move, whereas I was thinking he's gonna make a bit of a flanking maneuver, going to kill the AMX 5120. You can see he's really conservative with his hit points. He hasn't lost a single hit point yet, which is good in a way. But when your last remaining teammate is dying and you've got 4 enemies remaining, you will want to take a gun out of the game. And Napoleon is going to move in now. And is he going to spot the 5120? No. He's not. Is he going to spot him now? No, he's not. Is he going to spot him now then? No, he's not. He's taking things very cautiously, very casually. As you can see, he is spotted, and that means he spots the 5120 as well. But as he clears him, the IS-7 clears his last remaining teammate. But that last remaining teammate did capture base B. Thank God for that. God bless you. because that B cap provides really good pressure now on the Reds. And Napoleon has full health still, and that means that he will be able to deal with this IS-7 and the Object 268, provided he will bounce maybe 1 or 2 shots. Yes. Use the cover of the IS-7. IS-7 doesn't go forward, that is unfortunate, but he can clear the IS-7 now, and he is a one-shot to the 268. But if he can bounce a shot with his thick gunmentor, then he might be able to win this game, because you do not want to get shot in the lower plate. That's good. Blocks a shot from the 268. Shoot him once. Yes, there we go. Still on AP. Get him backwards. Keep face hugging, buddy. Keep face hugging, Napoleon. Yes. No. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. You should shoot him. Maybe in that vision port, in the rangefinder on top. There we go, APCR for the win. The 268 is rushing the adrenaline, as you can see, but there we go, APCR in the face, boom! 7,702 damage dealt for Napoleon blown apart. His damage record, overall, in all of his tanks, in the T124, and you've seen it from the players list. He is a patron of mine. He said this one on the Discord channel. He said, my hands are shaking so much. And I can understand that. If you have to pull a 1 versus 3 and you do 7.7k damage and you can stay alive until the end, yes, then you have played a really good game. And Relu Pina here from the WW clan in the IS-7 is going to have a really good one as well. But this one is going to be a bit of a quicker one. This is going to be a bit of a quick game. And you can see that he's in the classic tier 10 Russian heavy tank in the IS-7. He's going to go forward, he's going to go across the river because the PTA decides not to do that. The Waffle is stopping over here. He has support of a grill. And there's 2 enemy tanks that he will want to spot first and hopefully do some damage to, because the Reds have got a standard B and a Sheridan, I think. Yes, there's one tank spotted. Let's go, keep pushing, you have to go, hold down, mate. Yes, there we go, hello, oh, it's an E50, hello E50, boom, 1 in the side, there is a standard B, come on, bounce 1 shot from the standard B, yes, bounce another shot from the standard B, no, that one penetrates, that's unfortunate, but he can shoot the standard B, there we go, then ram him, yes, thank you very much, standard B gets blown up, there we go, by the PTA, who was a bottom tier medium tank, very squishy one at that. But yes, it is then helpful to have an IS-7 as a spotter and an E50 with a broken turret. I feel sorry for him. And you might start thinking here, Martin, why were you showing this game on the screen? It's only 1,745 damage dealt. That's not a lot. It's 3-0 within literally minutes, 1 minute and 30 seconds into the game, and Relu now shoots the cheek of that Jagdpanzer E100. He's going to load the HE for the grill. Hello, grill, there we go, thank you. Why are you showing this one? This isn't an epic performance yet. No, don't judge too quickly here, don't judge too quickly. If you've been keeping an eye out on the ribbons on the left, then you've seen that Relu here has racked up a respectable amount of spotting damage already. And all the targets that you spot or track, and those get whacked by your teammates, those help into securing a victory too. Because this mouse is being flanked now, the Jagdpanzer E100 is down, hello, IS-8, burn, and it doesn't explode, that's unfortunate. But this game is won by the shouting, and 3,239 damage may not seem a lot. 1,120 blocked is not a lot, indeed, like, at all. But just take a look at the assistance damage in the end. The grill is going to get 1 more shot off onto him, I think, onto the T-57 Heavy, not onto Relu, and raise the gun in the air. Just take it like a man, right in the face, 332, there we go. Enemy destroyed, 3,670 damage dealt, GG from the grill. And then you take a look at the result screen, and you get a mastery. and a patrol duty, and a scout medal, because you did this and this. Look at that XP. Look at that assistance damage. All on spotting, like he completely spotted the T57 Heavy. He didn't get a single shot of damage on the T57 Heavy, but he got all the spotting assistance. So if you are aggressive and you spot targets for your team and you track them, then your teammates might shoot them. I did a video on that. You track them, they'll whack them. And I had some comments on that one where people were stating, oh, well, Martin, I play on the Asia server and nobody knows how to do that. Well, if you don't try, if you don't track the tanks in front of you or for your teammates to shoot, if you don't track them at all, they can never shoot a tracked target. If you don't spot them, then they can never spot or shoot a spotted tank. If you never spot tanks, you'll never get spotting damage. It's an open door, I know. It's probably even an open barn door, but it's true. It's just true. If you don't spot enemy tanks, your teammates can't shoot the enemy tanks if they are at range. And I mean, we all know there are some campers now in the game. People tend to be patient, tend to sit in the back. Make use of that. Just simply make use of that. This 268 is going to be very aggressive. And he moves back now, which is good in one way, but bad in another. Because he now wants to go forward. There we go. And then he runs in front of basically the entire red team. So there was... it is a 268 now. And it's going to be an X268 now. Just why? I mean, Hatsukaze 9X is being very conservative, like Napoleon was. But you can see that he has some hit points remaining, and this is not that all guns blazing YOLO Rambo mode style game that Relu had on Port Bay. This is a far more patient game. You might start thinking, what's he doing? Why is he not going forward? He knows nothing about self-sacrifice. Well, there are a few things you can do. He's trying to build a crossfire. He's noticed where the K91 is. He realizes that his team is flanking from the town area, and he also knows that the Reds have some, well, let's say, fairly healthy tanks over there. It's a healthy E100. It's a healthy ISA. That is a healthy T62A. He could go forward and farm the damage. But that would not end well. And his team again is falling. The Tortoise is down. The K91 is stating hold position, which might mean that he wants the team to hold position, or he is reloading, because that was a far better thing to have, actually, reloading. You need to switch on these reload bars. If you don't have that on yet in your settings, please do so. Get the reload bar back on, because it allows you to have a quick peek on, say, a K91 who is an autoloader, and then you can see that he has got a full magazine. Especially with these autoloaders, T57 Heavy, AMX 50B, 5120, etc., Progetto, Standard B. It is really good to know if they are reloaded fully, if they have a full magazine or not. And of course you can't see that when you're facing Reds. You can't look at the Reds and figure out if they are loaded or not, so you then have to play hold down. And Hatsukaze is doing just that. Still 3 minutes left. This is a bit of a longer game, as you can see. This is a bit of a longer game. And this is going to go down until the end. This is the type of gameplay that you will want to see in Tier 10. Not just people rushing forward and then 7-0 wins and one team gets 2k damage off and the other one gets 15k. And I'm exaggerating, I know that, but these are the kind of games you want to, where it comes down to the wire. And I've noted that on stream as well, while Hatsu casually bounces a shot on his tracks, and the K91 is still alive somewhat, and he's trying to farm this T62A, yes, one shot into the back, and your sniper mode is driving me crazy, dude. What are you doing? It's 2 versus 1. And as I just said, I've noted that on stream. I had a game where it was 0-7 loss on Faust. But in terms of hit points dealt, that one was fairly close. 3k hit points difference between the winning team and us, the losing team. If you're just gonna look purely at, oh, we've lost 7-0 or we've lost 7-1. I've had games where I've lost 7-2, but all of the enemy tanks were one-shots. Those are the kind of games you want to. This one's gonna come down until the very end, and Hatsu is going to be very happy. Going to be very happy that he held on to his hit points until the end, because the E100 kind of knows what he's doing. He's got 3 kills. This is not an E100 driver that just went, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing. This is not an E100 driver that used all his X5 certificates and went up the E100 line, because the Tiger II has been is quite OP, and the VK3601H is still quite OP, and the Tiger I is a good tank, and the E75, once fully maxed out, is a really good tank as well. This is an E100 driver that knows what he's doing. That's taking things slowly and casually, and whiz in the water, so that's going to be a bit of a disadvantage for him. But Hasso can't really circle him, not in these close encounters of the little hills and in the river. That's going to bring his mobility down as well. So he has managed to build a good angle. Yes, shoot him once. There we go. Yeah, back up. Gonna bait a shot, hopefully. Nice, says the E75. VIP John. Yes, build the angle. Get a shot off. No. Yes. Ooh, you get a shot, mate. You have to go now. You have to go. You have to commit. He doesn't work on the tracks. Go to APCR. Flank around. Yeah, get it. Yes, gets the shot in. One more heat shell into the back, into the turret side. There we go. Flank around, and move backwards. The turret and E100 is turning around, and he blows him up. 7,184 damage dealt, and a well-deserved ace game. Mastery, high caliber, as you can see, for Hatsukaze 9X from the 1ST VI clan. And that's the variety pack for today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, for 5 years of support. I catch you all tomorrow. Cheers, happy tanking.